A while ago, I made a video explaining how to properly do a loc detox, which many of you found very helpful, by the way. But that video was all talking and no action. So today I'll be fixing that. In this video, I'll be showing you step by step how to properly do a loc detox for best result. This video, we're going to be going straight to the point. No long boring lecture, just action. Let's get into it. Let me give you guys a close-up of what my locks look like, a close-up texture of what my locks look like right now. Step one, get a bowl. I'm using this inflatable bowl I got on Amazon. I'll put a link to this down in the description box if you're interested in getting this. And you want to fill this bowl up with some hot water. So you want the water to be hot enough that it can melt things out, but not so hot that it will burn you if your skin gets in contact with it. Now, ideally, I should have a thermometer to check the temperature of the water that I'm going to put in here, but I don't have that. So just bear in mind that you want the water to be hot enough that once you put your hand into it, it is hot. You can feel the heat, but you can leave your hand in there for at least 2 minutes, but you cannot just leave your hand in there for the next 30 minutes, if that makes sense. Next, you want to put in some shampoo into that water. Shampoo, soap, anything you want to use. I'm going to be using Dawn today. Now, I'm using Dawn because I want to show you guys that it doesn't matter what you put in there. All you need to bear in mind is that you want to use something that has a clear lather, so something that is not moisturizing, something that is clarifying. In the past, I've used black soap, but today I decided to use Dawn because I want the water to be clear so that we can see how much dirt will come out of my hair. So I'm using the Dawn dish soap. Let's get a closer view. Yeah, so I'm using the Dawn dish soap today. You want to use something that is clarifying. The shampoo you use doesn't really matter. And you want to get the water to be soapy, but not too soapy. If you want to know why I'm doing it this way, I explained in detail why all the steps are important in the last video I talked about. So I'll just link it up in the iCard. Now this water is hot, but it's not so hot that I can't put my hand in there, but it's hot that like I'm actually feeling the heat right now. So you want to get the water soapy, but not too soapy. Let's add some more. Now, how you know that whatever soap or shampoo you're using, how you know if it's clarifying is if the lather, ideally, a clarifying soap or shampoo will have a clear lather, like really big bubbles, clear bubbles that are not cloudy. If the bubbles are cloudy, then there's a high chance that it's a moisturizing soap or shampoo. People keep asking me what is the best shampoo to use for a loc detox. Anything you want to use, as long as it's clarifying, doesn't really matter. And I chose this because this is actually formulated to be gentle on the hands. So if it's gentle enough for the hands, it's good enough for the hair. And another thing I want to say is when doing a loc detox, you don't need apple cider vinegar or baking soda to do a proper loc detox. Using that is basically a waste of time. The water is soapy, but it's not too soapy. I can still see some of the water, but it has some lather in there. Now let's go ahead and soak. If you can get someone to help you, that would be better. But today, I'll be doing this alone. So you want to dip your hair in there. And you just want to soak for some minutes. You don't want to just sleep there indefinitely for the rest of your life. But just soak it in there. Make sure that your locks are in there. And soak for some minutes. Ideally, until when the water becomes warm. As soon as the water becomes lukewarm, get out and change the water and repeat this process. I can feel the heat on my scalp, but it's not bad enough that it's burning my scalp. But I can actually feel the heat. This is actually quite comfortable. I think I'm just gonna sleep. So from time to time, you want to go in there, squeeze your hair, make sure that your hair is soaking in all of that soapy water. So right now it's 12:13. Let's see how long it will take before this water becomes lukewarm, where I have to change it all over again. Now, I don't think I'm the best person to use to show you how amazing this process is, because my hair is clean. I feel like there will be barely anything out by the time I'm done with this, but you know, because I wash my locks thoroughly every time I do it, which is basically almost every week, so I don't have build up at all. But I just finished round one. I started at, I think, 12:12. Now it's 12:30, and you can see how the water is. The water is now lukewarm, so I'm going to change this and repeat the process a second time. So it's time for round two. I'm starting this by 12:42 because I had to change this water, and I'm alone, so that took a while. It took about 12 minutes for me to do the change. 12:42. Let's soak it in for another few minutes. I'm done with round two, and you guys can see how clean the water looks. So I've told you guys, like, not everyone needs a Loc Detox, and I this is actually my first Loc Detox that I've done since I started my locks in 2021. And the reason why my locks look clean is because I wash thoroughly every wash day. If you want to see how I wash my locks to keep it clean, all of that is available in my online course. So that's one of the things I teach. That's one of the things I teach in my online course. So I'll put the link down in the description box. So now the water is clean enough. There's no need for me to do another round. This time around, I left it in for 30 minutes, and the water is still warm. Like, it's not completely lukewarm yet, but yeah. So right now, normally after doing a Loc Detox, I want you guys to see my face. So normally after doing a Loc Detox, you should go ahead and wash your locks thoroughly, like I mentioned in the last video. But my hair is pretty clean, as you guys can see from that water, so I'm not going to do that. I'll just go ahead and rinse out all of this soap from my hair, and then I'll come back to show you guys what my locks look like after doing a proper Loc Detox. So I'm done washing all of that out, and this is what my hair looks like. My hair actually feels squeaky clean. It feels squeaky clean. I need to moisturize because it feels a little bit too crunchy, but see the texture. See how clean it looks. And that, my friends, is how to do a proper Loc Detox. Like I mentioned in the last video I talked about, you don't need apple cider vinegar and baking soda, especially if you're using oils and butters in your locks. I don't know why anyway, let's not go into that. I promise not to talk too much in this video. Now it's time to moisturize. I'm out, almost like I'm completely out of my shea butter. I need to get more. I really need to get more. So this will be back in stock in a few weeks. So I'm so sorry that we ran out of stock. To be honest, what actually happened was I was thinking about like closing my business, and so I did not restock. But now I realize that I can't do without this, and if I'm not selling this, it gets very difficult for me to get it like on my own as a single person, because if I'm selling it, then I can buy it in bulk and it's easy to get and ship around. But yeah, so I'm reopening my business because of selfish reasons, because I just cannot do without shea butter. And every other shea butter I'm seeing online on Amazon and in different websites, it's not as fresh as what I sell. So I'm going to be restocking this on the website very, very soon, in the next maybe 2 weeks or so. So look out for that. So with that, we'll come to the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys learned one or two things. If you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. If you like to see how I wash my locks to keep it clean so that I don't need a Loc Detox, all the details I share in my online course. The link will be down in the description box. So if you're interested, you can go through it and continue to learn. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys in my next video.